A wet and dreary day in our nation's capital as we join you from Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go in our nation's capital. And he returns this to the 22. First down 10 at their own 22-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go play action with Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Hurts sets up to throw it. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Hurts. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Check. Here we go. Hook, 70, hop, 70. Mustang 19. Ready?
They go play action. Daniels. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
Now Daniels. This is Fant on the short completion. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krasky-Merritt. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
2nd and 10.
19, charge.
Daniels looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw is Daniels. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off and running from Landover. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagle first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made. No gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pushing the tight end over. Hurts looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt hitting it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice. Stephanie. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Kept by Deebo Samuel. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, it's still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Here's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, 73. Great, set.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now they send their back in motion right. Play action. Hurts has it. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Go Silver, ready?
On third down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From 37 yards in the right half. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Giving this to Kruden G1. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Kruden G1 straight ahead. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
70 range. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Defense couldn't hang on to the interception. Can they make a stand here on 3rd and short?
Panther 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for Washington.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They go inside here to Kruden G1. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Hawk 70, Hawk, go check. 19 Lions.
Throwing now, Daniels. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now lead by 10. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
14, Eagles 3.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here. On second down, here's Barkley. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. Looking quickly here. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Digging deep in the playbook here. This is 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10
Check,
at
bounce,
the 31-yard line.
Come on, set. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Go.
Krosky Merritt on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
18, 5 in.
Daniels back to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
60 Bobcats. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running this one left. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Running back sent in motion. They'll air it out on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready? 70, Timberwolves.
Defense showing blitz. Daniels. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 by Curve 19. Curve 19.
Here's Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther, go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He gets it to Fant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington first down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check, check. Hey, hey. Alert, alert. No, no. Chap alert, chap alert.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. On the move, past the 40. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Play fake here. Daniels. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Come on, set! Liking 18! Ready?
Daniels. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the Birds got to it! Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
That's good. For Eagles, first down.
63.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Hurts on first down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the
First down throwing for Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
The final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Go check. Here we go. Ready?
A run, it's Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Start. Gravity Lions. Let's go.
To throw, Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 24.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Bigsby. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Receiver in motion going left. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Hurts yet again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
On 1st down, Hurts. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Hurts. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 24, Eagles 10.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down. Well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
Hurt, hurt. Here we go. Back. 70 step.
Kruden Merritt gets it from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
This is hauled in by Samuel. Keeps it moving. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 10.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
So after we saw 4th down last snap, now we've got 1st and goal.
Ready, ready.
1st and goal, Kruden Merritt. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over.
On the set.
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal.
Right there, right there. Ready.
There's a give, left side. Fights his way through a tackle. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. A pickup of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Tag. 18 Cardinals.
Daniels back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. The Commanders going field goal here. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Eagles. 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Hurts throwing again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taken in by Williams outright. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hurts on 1st down. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But and that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off Trey Amos. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Deputy! Bronco 80!
From his end zone, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
60 Eagles!
2nd down give to Kruden G1. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Good for a Washington 1st down.
Big Lion, let's go!
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Running once again with Kruden G1. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Viking 18!
The give here on 2nd. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurt! Here we go! Cougar 19! Roll!
Back-to-back carries here. Ripping off yards past the 40. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get it! Hey, check that! 18 Cardinal! Alert! Check out!
They go inside give to Kruden G1. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! 6, 10.
They're going to run again here with Kruden G1. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Check Bobcat! Deputy! No! 19, Charger, 19, go!
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Another carry for him. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready?
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that grows the lead to 27. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talked about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. Trey